Mel Gerard Gibson, a name that Hollywood will never forget. His journey has been a roller coaster filled with dazzling success, devastating failures, and remarkable comebacks. He was born on January 3rd, 1956, in Peekskill, New York. Mel grew up as the sixth of 11 children in a traditional Irish Catholic family. His father, Hutton Gibson, was a man of strong opinions, and his mother, and encouraged discipline and faith. When Mel was just 12 years old, the family made a life-changing decision. They moved to Sydney, Australia. His father wanted to shield his children from what he saw as a declining America and to provide new opportunities abroad. At first, Mel's life in Australia seemed ordinary. He had no clear plan for the future, but destiny had something else in store. His sister secretly submitted an application on his behalf to the National Institute of Dramatic Art in Sydney. At first, Mel had no interest in acting, but once he entered the world of drama, he discovered a gift that would change his life forever. At drama school, he studied Shakespeare, learned discipline, and built a reputation for raw energy and charisma. His first recognition came from stage performances, but his true breakthrough arrived in 1979. That year, a gritty, low-budget film called Mad Max was released. The movie was made on almost no budget, yet became a worldwide phenomenon. Gibson's piercing blue eyes and magnetic screen presence turned him into an international star almost overnight. In 1981, his role in Gallipoli, a moving Australian war drama, showed his emotional depth and earned him critical acclaim. Soon, Hollywood noticed. Throughout the 1980s, Mel Gibson became a household name. His role as the unpredictable cop Martin Riggs in the Lethal Weapon series made him one of the most popular action stars of the decade. Audiences love his ability to be both tough and vulnerable, funny yet broken. By the early 1990s, Gibson was at the top of his game. Films like Ransom, The Patriot, and Maverick proved that he was more than just an action hero. He was a versatile actor who could succeed in comedy, drama, and thrillers. But Gibson was not satisfied with only being in front of the camera. He wanted to tell stories as a director and producer. In 1993, he directed The Man Without a Face, which was well received. But his greatest achievement came in 1995 when he directed and starred in Braveheart. Many critics doubted him. Could an action star really pull off a massive historical epic? Gibson proved them all wrong. Braveheart was breathtaking, emotional, and unforgettable. It went on to win 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. At just 39 years old, Mel Gibson had joined the ranks of the greatest filmmakers in Hollywood. He continued to push boundaries. In 2004, he directed and produced The Passion of the Christ. The film was shot in Aramaic and Latin, with no big Hollywood names. Many expected it to fail. Instead, it became one of the highest-grossing independent films of all time, earning over $600 million worldwide. Love it or hate it, the movie showed Gibson's fearless vision and his ability to take risks that no one else dared to take. But behind the success, Mel Gibson was fighting his own battles. He struggled with alcoholism for many years, and later admitted that he also lived with bipolar disorder. These personal challenges led to public scandals, outbursts, and a series of controversies that shocked fans and damaged his career. By the late 2000s, Gibson seemed finished. Hollywood, which once celebrated him, turned its back. Many believed his fall from grace was permanent, but true legends do not stay down forever. In 2016, Gibson made a stunning comeback with Hacksaw Ridge, the true story of Desmond Doss, a World War II medic who saved lives without ever carrying a weapon. The film was a critical and commercial success. It received 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Director, and won 2 Oscars. Hollywood was forced to acknowledge that Gibson's brilliance as a filmmaker had never disappeared. Over the course of his career, Mel Gibson has acted in more than 50 films. He has directed and produced some of the most talked about movies of the last 40 years. He has won 2 Academy Awards and a Golden Globe. And he remains one of the rare figures in Hollywood who has conquered acting, directing, and producing at the highest level. But Mel Gibson's life story is not just about success. It is about struggle. It is about the human flaws that can destroy even the most powerful careers. And it is about resilience, the ability to rise again after falling. His battles with addiction and mental illness remind us that no amount of fame or fortune can protect a person from personal pain. Yet his comeback with Hacksaw Ridge proves that redemption is always possible. His life teaches us that greatness is not about never making mistakes. It is about learning from them. It is about finding the strength to stand back up when the world counts you out. From Mad Max to Lethal Weapon, from Braveheart to The Passion of the Christ, and finally to redemption with Hacksaw Ridge. Mel Gibson's journey is more than the story of an actor and director. It is the story of a man who has lived through both glory and despair, and who continues to fight, create, and inspire. Mel Gibson's life reminds us of one powerful truth. You can fall from the very top, but with courage, resilience, and determination, you can always rise again.